tanks. Today we're in the Challenger Tier 7 British TD, which is, it's an odd one. It's a lot different from the Achilles. It's bigger. It's just as fast as 50, well, I think it's a little bit faster actually. It does 2 kilometres faster than the Achilles. It does 52 kilometres an hour. It does have a nice 20 kilometre reverse as well, so you can poke with it fairly nicely, along with the 1.5 second aim time. And you've got a 100% crew. Obviously I have vents on this as well because you have an enclosed turret. Speaking of the turret, the turrets, it's got one of these odd turrets, a little bit like the Hellcat. It's got all the armour at the back for some reason. You've got 50mm at the front of the turret, you've got 40 at the sides, 200 at the back. Why didn't they put that at the front? Yeah, it's bloody British engineering, isn't it? That's what it is. They figured they'd be running away in it a lot with your 52 kilometres an hour. The hull has 88mm at the front, it has 50 at the sides and 38 at the rear. So you're not, apart from the rear of your turret, you don't have an awful lot of armour. There's not an awful lot of angling going on there either, so it really is, well, fire and pull back, fire, pull back. But you can do that because you've got a decent aim time. If you once you've got it fully blinged, sorry about that, I just knocked my microphone. Once you've got it fully blinged, you'll be putting the AT Mark 7 17-pounder on, which will give you 171 penetration with standard, not premium. Premium will go up to 239, which is, I think that's pretty good, and 38 if you're using HE. Average damage is going to be, with premium and standard, is 150 average damage, and that will go up to 190 if you can get the HE to penetrate. And you will see tanks that you can penetrate. You will see RHMs. You will even see the Waffenträger Panzer IVs. Always good to fire HE, and especially into their turrets. They really don't like it. I know I don't like it when I'm driving the damn thing. Your dispersion on the gun is 0.8 seconds? No, it's 0.8 over 100 meters. That's what you lose as you fire. But I think that's pretty good for. It's definitely a sniping tank. It's definitely not necessarily a brawler, because obviously your turret just doesn't want to turn at 16 degrees a second. It's just not good. You can get on this, once you have a decent crew, you can get it up to around, well, I've got 100% crew and I've got vents, and it's showing me in the garage the damage per minute potentially is 2,461 DPM. That's not the best of its tier. It's about halfway. There are tanks that do a lot better, and then there's so you're about, out of all of the TDs in out of tier 7, you're about, it's about halfway. It's average. But I think that's still fairly decent. Obviously, we get Brothers in Arms, that will push it up that little bit higher up. Not a great deal, but it will add a little bit to it. So it's moving into the game. It's not going brilliantly. We haven't had a great split. Our low driver, for some reason, has parked himself, as you can see, behind the Jagdpanzer. Behind it, he's parked himself behind a tier 6. So that's awesome. With his tier 10 gun. Their scout is just pushing up. I've just moved back to try and push him, or try and scare him off if I possibly can. Put one in, and that seems to have moved him back. He may just sit underneath them though, to be fair. He's got nothing to stop him doing that at this current time, or he may come around for the flank. So they seem to have, the team seem to have stopped their push on the southern portion of the map. We are in the middle of a push on the northern part of the map, so I'm going to try and help and support them. Luggage is going to come and join me at this point. We've got a Cromwell, a Firefly and a Mutz trying to push up. And we've got a Type 59 who's actually got it into their base. And we're going to see the HT number 6, which is it's a Tiger variant. It's a gold tank. I can't remember what nation it's for now. I think that one actually penetrates. Next time we see him, he's 220. We can't see the Cromwell, and we can't get the Tiger, but the Cromwell, I know they're starting to take shots from the LTB and the Cromwell, so we're gonna move forward. There we go. Luggage will follow me as well. I'll reload. Should take care of this guy fairly soon. We've got one. He's not noticed us yet. Two. Luggage. Oh, I nearly got it off him, but he got the kill. We're moving in. We've got a Cromwell to our left, and then we've got a one-shot STA. I think Luggage is going to get in there. I tell you, he's absolutely taking no prisoners in this game today, Luggage. He does complain about this tank. He reckons it's easier to see than the Great Wall of China from space. Finally get our turret to turn at 16 degrees a second to take out the Cromwell. It's very bad, that turret. It's not a brawler, this tank. I mean, you can, in a pack, in certain situations, and this has obviously been one of those situations, but ideally not a brawler at all. It's good for poking over ridges. You've got a decent bit of gun depression, and with the 1.5 second aim time, yeah, like it should take care of him. Not going to bother. I'm going to push straight in on the Persian. Persian's got his gun looking the other way. He hasn't spotted us yet, so he may get one in the top before he notices. I've got the health pool, so I'm going to push to his side. Luggage will stay to the left. I will move around to the right, try and turn him around. Oh, didn't get the track that I was hoping for. He did our ammo, but we don't need the reload. Not a great game for penetrations on this one. So we end up with a class 2 and fire for effect. We've managed to stay in the top 5, so that's with our experience. Luggage done far better. He must have got spotting damage and stuff. We fired 19, we hit 17, we penned 10 for 1,359 damage. Only 579 of that damage was done over 300 metres, so everything was close range. We took one hit, and that obviously penetrated.